Hey, Jeffrey Paul, now with the inspiration that I shared with you about stop the lies from robbing your dream. You know, this morning I was watching some of my friends from the Michael Hyatt Best Year Ever program, and there was a young lady that sat next to me. It was in our breakout groups, Renee. And Renee was really looking to blast through into a great and best year ever. And it was amazing. It was amazing to me this morning what I heard her say. She went and did a little video live broadcast, and she was talking about how her head begins to tell her things, and her thoughts begin to tell her things that she can't. She won't be able to. She's not good enough. She's not smart enough. She's not strong enough. She doesn't. And this incredible amount of thoughts were processing through her head. Well, obviously I sent her an encouragement that she can, which is from yesterday's message, but I have another message that represents that very element of what happens to you and I when the lies start to try to rob your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Have you ever been there? Now I'm going to just pause for a minute and then find out, have you ever been in the place where you start off with a good energy, a good positive mental attitude, a good initiative, a good intent, and then somewhere between beginning and wherever you're at, you start to hear those thoughts, and those thoughts that are lies, you can't, you won't be able to, you're not smart enough, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. And you know what ends up happening? You turn and go another way. You forget about the dream, you forget about the goal, and you go someplace that distracts you, whatever. Well, there's a biblical principle behind that. He talks about a house that is clean in Matthew 12. Cleaned out, pristine. That's you after you spent your time going through the inspiration of setting goals or a life plan or just starting something new. All of a sudden that house is cleaned and ready, but it's empty. Empty of the inspiration, motivation, the knowledge, and the empowerment that is needed to maintain that house. Okay? What happens? It says that it goes off and 7 more spirits come back and try to attack, and it's worse than it was before. Now, you may not apply that to your life, but you need to. Because if you start something, if you're really on a mission to change your life, on a mission to have the best year ever, on a mission to accomplish a goal, the mission to do what you've never been able to do, which is the things that you want or love to do, then you've got to realize that you need to take the next step that I'm going to share with you that is absolutely how you stop cold the lies from robbing your goals, your dreams, your hopes. Robbery is terrible. And I said in the earlier tease of today, if there was a robber outside your house, would you just hang out and say, oh, I wish he wouldn't, rob my house. I hope he doesn't rob my house. No, you would immediately, without hesitation, go lock the door. Well, you need to lock the door to your thoughts. You need to lock your door from any lies and disbeliefs and limiting beliefs and doubts, fears, and worries. You need to lock those 7 or 10 or 50 spirits out and only allow within you the thoughts of hope, faith, love, excitement, encouragement, anything else that belongs to the Spirit of God that's within you, and not what belongs to the liars and the thieves and the robbers that want to kill and destroy your dreams. I saw a motivational video, and I'm going to use it in this year's annual meeting for my staff at Jeffrey Paul's. But it's amazing. The young man talks about the relationship of how many deaths have been caused by doubt, fear, worry, and that spirit that comes and robs us of our dreams and our desires. So here's your challenge today. Lock the door. Maintain your focus is how you lock the door. Maintain your focus on where you're going and what you're doing. Forget what's behind you. Even if you tripped 1,000 times, forget it. Keep focused, because when clarity is there, the how-to appears. The next steps that you take will be much more clear, one at a time, and you'll start to see, even if you trip a little, you'll be right back into the stride of heading towards your goal, your dreams, and your desires. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. Face this with a serious mind. You know, I'm jovial. I love to laugh and have a good time. But this is serious. This is a robber. This is a thief that's out to do nothing more, totally nothing more, as it says in John 10:10. Nothing except rob, steal, and kill, and destroy your dreams. Wow. That's pretty serious and sobering, isn't it? Yes, it is. But you have the power to stop, lock him out, by maintaining and focusing. If you've got to read your journal, if you've got to read your posted cards, if you need to read your signs in your office or in your car, wherever you've put them, to remind you to focus on your goal, your dreams, your desires, and simply today, taking one step in that direction, no matter what the liar is saying. Are you ready for that challenge? Because that's going to get you to the next step and the next step, and then we've got the domino effect. And if you don't remember the domino effect teaching, or you weren't around for that, go on my YouTube. There's a link right there for you. Go on my YouTube and watch the domino effect. If you're one right now that's challenged and you just feel like Renee was feeling, I can't, then go back over to the YouTube channel and go to the I Can't Part 1 and 2. And motivate, inspire, fill your head and mind with what the liar can't defend against. He can't defend against inspiration, knowledge, motivation, and empowerment that comes from within you. And what comes from within you, you need to feed and put into, digest, and then take the time to listen to that still, quiet voice within you. Are you ready for the challenge? Come on, let's lock the doors. Lock the doors. Lock what you see, lock what you hear, lock what you think, and guard your heart, as it says in Proverbs 4, because it's the wellspring of your dreams, and you are going to experience them, because you know what? This is going to be the best year ever, no matter how good last year is, the best year ever. There's a bunch of links next here from my inspirational blog that you can join. I'd love you to join. Subscribe on the YouTube. It'll give you notifications, because we try to put these up on a pretty regular daily basis. So you can go back as far as the year goes and look at any inspiration. And when do you need those? When the liar begins, man, hit that YouTube. Go hit a button. It doesn't even matter which one you hit, but the titles are there. Go hit it. And just take 3 to 5 minutes to recharge and allow the inspiration, the teaching, the motivation, empowerment that I share with you to go and lock the door so that you can accomplish the very things that you're meant. Your divine destiny has been called and written about. That's about you that God has written. Have a beautiful day. I'll look gratefully forward to seeing you tomorrow, because I know that if you lock the door, you're going to be one step closer to your dreams. Have a beautiful day.